Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers, you are welcome in this video. Viewers, in continuation of my previous two videos on regression and correlation topics, in this video I am going to discuss one example where I'll show you the correlation, coefficient of determination and regression on two different cities related data. You can see on your screen that I have taken two variables. One is maximum temperature and the next one is electricity consumption. As you can see that I have highlighted both the cities in different colors. I have highlighted Muscat in red color, showing that uh, the temperature in Muscat normally it is very high, and beside temperature the electricity consumption is given in terms of 1000 units. Similarly, the next city is London, and also I have mentioned the maximum temperature, and next to it is electricity consumption. Normally electricity consumption it depends upon temperature. In Muscat, where the climate is quite hot during summertime, people use more electricity because they use more air conditioning. In London, it is reverse. When it is cold there, people use electric heaters and other electric appliances, which leads to consume more electricity. But during summertime, the consumption of electricity it decreases because temperature becomes normal. While in Muscat, in summertime, the electricity consumption is at its peak, while during the winter time it comes down gradually because people are not using air conditioners. So based on this data, both the electricity consumption of Muscat and electricity consumption of London, I have taken two extremes in terms of weather. Now let's have a look at the requirements. In first, we need to calculate the correlation coefficient for the temperature and electricity for each city, and we need to comment on it. So here I have created one table, and I will calculate all the required uh, items one by one for each city. So let's start with Muscat. First is the correlation. We know it well that to calculate a correlation we can use a Correl function. So here I have equal sign, I have typed Correl, then I will scroll up and then I will select the first array, comma, then I will select the second array, and then after closing a bracket I will press enter. So you can see that correlation coefficient as far as Muscat temperature is concerned, it is 0.84, and if you look at the interpretation, so it is falling in this range. Let me increase it, the font size. You can see over here that it is falling in this range, which is very strong positive correlation. So it is very strong positive correlation. We can put our comment. Later I'll put my comments over here. Now let's calculate for London. So equal sign, we press Correl and then select temperature data, comma, this is the first array and then the second array regarding electricity consumption, close bracket, click enter. So you will get it, and you will get a negative value as expected. So here it comes. Now you see that there are two extremes, that for one city which is Muscat, the correlation coefficient is very strong positive, and here it is very strong negative. Here it means that with the increase in the temperature, the consumption of electricity will also increase, and in that side will increase. I mean in London, with increase in temperature, the consumption of electricity, it will decrease. Now we need to calculate coefficient of determination. Now coefficient of determination I will discuss in response to scatter plot. Like for example, the last requirement in this question is draw a scatter diagram for the data along with best fit line. So let me draw the scatter plot. So I'm just going to draw first scatter plot on a data related to Muscat. So I will select this data, will go to scatter plot, and here I will get this scatter plot as far as this Muscat data is concerned. So here it's the scatter plot of Muscat temperature and electricity data. So I have all these observations over here. I will click on any of the observation, then I will click right, and then after right click I will select add trend line. So this will add trend line through this data. As you can see that this trend line from left to right, it is going upward. So it shows in addition to it, you can see that all these data points are very close around the line, close to the line. So we can say that this correlation is very strong. The same task I will repeat for data related to London. I will select all the observations. Again, I will insert and then I will select scatter plot here. You can see the data points from left to right, they are all downward, and to add trend line to this data, simply click on any observation, right click, and then click add trend line. So here it comes, add trend line. So this line is added. By mistake I've clicked on the value, so that's why it is showing like that. But when you right click, simple is that, and then click on the add trend line. So why did I attempt to solve the last requirement of this question? The reason is that I just want to explain coefficient of determination. Uh, as you can see that scatter plots I've already drawn, and also I've inserted a trend line which is passing through the data. Now I'm just going to calculate coefficient of determination, and then I will explain uh, coefficient of determination with the help of these trend lines. So it's very simple. We can, to calculate a coefficient of determination, it is r square. So whatever coefficient of correlation we have calculated, we just need to simply multiply r with r. So here you can see it is 0.708. I'm just going to convert it into a percentage. So it will show, it's showing 70.87 coefficient of determination. Similarly, when I calculate coefficient of determination regarding London's data, so it comes 79.19 percentage. Viewers, you can see that this model regarding Muscat, it is explaining 70.87% variations. Why variation? You see that these points, some points are very close to the line, some points are away from the line, and one of the points you can see it's far away. So I mean there are some variations in this data. So this line, the line we have passed through the data, how much percent of variations this line is explaining. So we can say that this line or this model is explaining 70.87% of variations, and the rest of the variations, that is 100 minus 70 or 29 per, it will come as 29% approximately. So this model is not explaining 29% of variations. Similarly, this model is explaining 79% of variations, and unexplained variations are approximately 20.8 0 or 81 like that. Okay, similarly, to calculate a regression equation, we need like a straight line equation. Let me give you the idea of straight line equation, which is y is equals to a plus bx. So this is the regression equation or least square equation of a straight line. So we need to calculate the least square line. So let me insert another uh, row. So here it will be regression equation. Now uh, viewers, you can see that regression equation we have intercept and slope. So I will calculate intercept and slope for both the cities, the data which is given regarding both cities. So let me calculate the intercept for Muscat data. So here I will write equal sign, then type intercept. I will double click and I will select. As you can see that it will ask known y values and known x values. Y means dependent, x means independent. So the independent, here it comes, known y values. So y is the dependent, meaning electricity consumption is dependent and temperature data is independent. So I'm just going to select all these observations. Since I have kept a graph on the data, so that's why I'm using my keyboard to select these values. After selecting it, we'll put comma and then I will have to select known x values. So I will select it and then after closing a bracket we'll click enter. So this will give us intercept. So here it comes intercept. Let me reduce the decimals. And now I'm going to calculate intercept for the data of London city. Again, known y values and known x values we will have to select. So these are the y values. First I'm going to select electricity consumption, comma, and then I will select temperature data. Click enter. This will give us 3.65. So again I'm going to reduce the decimal points and this will give us 3.65. Similarly, slope, I will write equal sign slope. I will use Muscat data. It will ask me the formula. As per the formula, known y's and known x values. So known y's meaning dependent variable. So I will select electricity consumption and then comma I will select maximum temperature related data. Click enter. So here it comes slope 0.093. Again I'm going to truncate its decimals. So here it will come 0.094. And slope regarding London, again equal sign, and then you double click it, again known y's and known x values. So these are the known y values and this is the known x values. Click enter, you will get answer in the negative. It shows negatively sloped. So here it comes 0.0984. Let me increase the decimal here. Okay, now we can write regression equation. Regression equation will be y is equals to, here we got negative intercept, so it will be minus 2.32 and then plus we have a slope. Slope we have got 0.0935. Let me start with 0.0935 and then comes x. So this is the regression equation. Here for London, we'll write y is equals to the intercept we have calculated 3.65 and then plus uh, slope which is minus 0.0948 and then x. So we have calculated the regression equations or the least square equations for both the cities, namely Muscat and London. Now viewers, we will use this model to check that what will be the value when we put temperature 29 degrees uh, and 31 degrees, and we need to comment that whether it is interpolation or extrapolation. In my previous video I have given you an idea that if the given values are within the range of the data, so the result, uh, whatever result we'll get, so if the values independent variable, the values of independent variable, it is in the range, within the range, so it is called interpolation. And if it is outside the range, so it is called as extrapolation. So let's have a look at it. Here I'm just going to calculate that what will be the value of electricity consumption if temperature becomes 29 in Muscat. So here I will write minus 2.32 plus 0.0935 and value of x, obviously it will be multiplied, so it will be 29 in our case. We'll click enter, so here it will come 0.39. This is what the consumption. Now it is interpolation or extrapolation. We need to check that. You see that 29, let me remove this graph. You can see that we have values. The maximum temperature in Muscat data is 47. So we are checking for 29, so it is interpolation because minimum temperature it mentioned here is 30 and the maximum is 47, so it is interpolation as far as this value is concerned. Similarly, at 31 again it will be interpolation. So in Muscat for both values it is interpolation. So I'm just going to copy so that I need not to type it again. So here let me copy this, and you can see over here. Now I will change. Now here I'm going to calculate for 31. So for 31 it will be 0.5785. So in both cases, I mean both temperature related data for Muscat, in both cases it is interpolation. And let us calculate for London. So here again I have just copied this equation, least square equation for London, and then I will write over here 29 and we'll click enter. So here it comes 0.9008. So we need to check that whether it is interpolation or extrapolation. So let me remove this graph. Now you see the maximum temperature list. The highest temperature which is mentioned over here is 27 and minimum is 9. So this is what it is outside the range, so it is extrapolation. Consumption, we receive consumption, but this is extrapolation. So here it is interpolation. For both Muscat data, and here it is extrapolation. Even if I calculate the same for another temperature 31. If 29 is outside the range, so obviously 31 is also outside the range. So we can also calculate the electricity consumption. 3.65, it is minus 0.0948 and then multiply by 31. So this will give us 0.71 consumption, and again this is extrapolation. So viewers, in this example we have learned, I've shown you two different uh, you know cities and the data related to both cities, and the cities in terms of their climate they are contrast to each other, exactly contrast. And we have learned through this example, we have drawn the scatter diagram for each city. We have seen that for Muscat it is positive correlation, for London it is negative correlation. We have calculated coefficient of correlation, and we have also calculated the coefficient of determination. Uh, we have passed through the data one trend line, and we have also calculated the least square or regression line, and we have also forecasted uh, the values at a given temperature for both the cities. So I hope uh, you would have understood this concept, regression and correlation. Here I have used uh, two different cities, and in both cities you can see that there is a difference in their regression equation. One's slope is positive and another slope is negative, so therefore there will be different readings. So thank you very much, thank you for watching. If you have not liked this channel, kindly like and subscribe, and also press the bell icon so that you will get the intimation of my coming videos. So stay blessed. Thank you very much.